to me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about what is the holiday tea on you. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings. These are general sessions. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. You can find all that information on my new website. A link to that website is down below in my description box, along with links to my social media. Before you see 3 cups. These 3 cups are full of yummy hot chocolate, and these are going to be your 3 psychic linking objects. I will be pulling cards as I go, as well as getting charms at the end of each group. Yeah, I'm not going to hold each cup up for you because your girl is a tad bit clumsy. So group 1 is going to be the red cup. Group 2 is a little white kitty cup. And group 3 is a nice until proven naughty cup. I'm going to be using Santa's Naughty Little Secret deck that was sent to me by the wonderful and beautiful Rosie over at the Abyss Tarot, T-A-T. I love this deck. It's really fun. I used it in a recent no contact, it's complicated holiday Christmas pick a card, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy this reading. I will insert a little video like I always do with some backing music, and you guys can kind of chill out and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go
group 1, all of you that selected the red cup, this is going to be your reading all about what is a holiday tea on you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information will be down in my description box below. Okay, so we're going to pull as we go. I'm going to use this beautiful new deck from the Abyss Tarot, and I will leave a link down below to their channel, Rosie's channel. All right, I'm going to get some cards. What is the tea on group 1? What is the tea? You know what? I'm going to divide this deck up, and I'm just going to do a quick little shuffle here with both sides. There's a lot of cards that come with this deck, so, and I love that. I love that so much. This is such a cool deck to use. I kind of want to use it after Christmas too. So, all right, give me 5 cards. Woo! Okay, I'm going to take these 2 cards. Okay, we have empty bag of presents, pretty on the outside, but empty on the inside. Someone talking trash on you, haunted. Someone is haunted by the memories of you and is feeling lonely. Okay, we have all is calm, soaking up peace, and practicing self-love. That's you. You are so unbothered. You are so unbothered. This person is talking shit on you, though. I'm hearing like shallow, vapid, self-centered. You know what? Fuck you, bitch. Get a life. You know what? This person is so busy running their mouth about you, and you're over here loving yourself more every day. Yeah, they need to get a life. Figure it out. Figure out their own issues. Someone is going beyond checking your social media. Ah. Yeah, they're watching your social media. For sure. 100. And they're watching you love yourself more. I'm hearing like rattling a cage. Like they're rattling, their cage is being rattled by what you're doing. They don't like it, honey. They don't like your glow up. They don't like how you love yourself. Hater. Okay, we have... they have a constant need for reassurance, are anxious when they are alone, emotionally dependent. Okay, so this may be someone, okay, they may be talking about you being someone who needs validation all the time. Like they're needy. They're doing all this stuff on social media for attention. They're an attention whore. Listen, first of all, we don't slut shame here. We don't shame whores and things like that. Whore is not a bad word in my world. You know, we all need attention. We all have desire. We all have needs. That's part of being human. That's why we're on social media, isn't it? Because we're all out here wanting attention, wanting to connect with people. So, you know, people who talk about other people like this have some real issues deep within. They got some shit going on with their psychology. They feel shame about their own needs. They feel shame about their self. And so while they're busy with their own internal shame, they go around shaming everyone else because they can't do what that person's doing. What you're doing, the beautiful shit you're doing, the love that you're giving yourself, rising, being who you truly are, speaking out, glowing, they can't do that shit. But they can hate on you because that makes them feel safe. You scare them. Your freedom threatens them in some way because it triggers them. They are highly triggered by you. We're going to keep pulling from this Santa's secret, Santa's naughty little secret. We're going to keep pulling. Oh, we're going to take the bottom card. Fake cheer. Fake friends are pretending but are only using you for clout. Oh, snap. You guys... Some of you guys have a frenemy. This is someone who's pretending to be your friend. Oh, dude. I almost feel like Spirit, this is like a gift. Spirit wants you to know that you have a hater in your gallery of friends, or someone pretending to be your friend who is like hate watching you if you have social media. Now, this could also be somebody like a friend I'm seeing college, a friend at work as well. But if you have social media, this group feels like you got social media. So if you don't have social media, then this may not apply to you. You may need another group, okay? But I feel like they're watching your social media and hating on you. Like, look at how you're dressing. Look at what you're saying. Look at your political. I mean, just snotty, bitchy brattiness, right? And then to your face, they may be like, oh, you look so cute. Oh, I saw your post. It's so, you know what? If it's icky sweetness, it's bitchy. All right. I've learned through my years of dealing with fucking people in business, at college. You know, I also stayed home with my kids, and I was around a lot of, you know, feminine energies who stayed home with their children, and I know a fake bitch from a mile away, and they're always that icky sweet, oh, here's some cookies I baked. I bought the box of wine this week. You know, they get all the dirt on you, and then when you leave the room, you're the bitch they're talking about. Because let's just be honest, okay? No matter how you feel about yourself, this is how they feel about you, and this is why they're threatened. And this could be a pack, because these kind of bitches are running a pack. You're the hot one. I'm sorry. For some of you, it's like, I don't want to hear that, Amy. I don't want to hear how hot I am, because I don't think that's true. It doesn't matter what you think. I mean, it does. But in this scenario, it's what these bitches think, and they are hating on you. And it's gross, because if it's more than one, then they're like that pack mentality about ripping other feminine energies apart. Why do feminines do this to each other? And I'm really talking about feminine energies, not vessels here. But it's like when feminine energies go after another feminine, they are so ruthless. And honestly, all it takes is one of them to stand up to the pack, and it's like they scatter like roaches, you know, because they can't stand up to it. They can't defend it because they know that it's some trifling bullshit. They know they're hating. There's something about your energy that threatens this group of people or this one person. For some of you, it's a group. For some of you, it's one. They're very threatened by you. They're very fake. They think you need attention when it's really them that needs attention. It's, you know, people, the thing about projection is it's a constant thing. Like, people often, 9 times out of 10, when they are like this, they are projecting their own inner needs, their own insecurity onto someone else who really, you are unbothered by this. Like, you are on your own journey. And what really upsets me, though, is I feel like for some of you, you feel like this is really a friend. And I get this because, you know, I used to be the kind of person where, like, I trusted people. I trusted people, like, when they presented to me a certain way, I was like, yeah, they're a friend. And it took me years to figure out that I was the bitch they were talking about. Throughout my life, I've been the person people gossip about. I've been the person people talk about. I don't know why, but it's in my astrology chart. When I started going into my natal chart, I was like, oh, I just have that thing. And now it doesn't really bother me as much as it used to, because I'm just like, you know, it's my energy, it's my personality. Either people like me or they don't. And if they don't, fuck them. I'm at that age where I'm just like, this is who I am. If you don't like me, oh well, life goes on. Listen, the day that you come to terms with the fact that not everyone's going to like you is the day you walk into your power. I no longer require validation. And I feel like for you guys, that's where you're headed. And I think you're getting to that idea much younger than I did. Okay. It took me years to walk into that because I was such a people pleaser. You know, my Libra energy is very strong and it was very out of balance. And, you know, any astrology sign out of balance has negative personality traits. That's how it is, you know. And I was a bad people pleaser, and I wanted everyone to like me, and that really destroyed parts of my life, you know. So learning to not people please, learning that not everyone will like you, and that's okay, they don't have to, is very powerful. And I feel like that's where you're moving with the self-love. And sometimes for a while you'll be a lone wolf. You know, you are not for everyone, and that is okay. We have crown chakra. It says connection to the universe, wisdom, spiritual connection, presence, higher states of consciousness, nervous system, realization, limited awareness. This is you, honey. You are elevated. You are in that higher state of consciousness than these people. Here's the thing. When you go through states of ascension, when you go through states of spiritual growth, a lot of times you reach these forks in the road where the people that you used to hang out with, the people you call friend, they start feeling the frequency change. And the truth of them comes out. And when they start to see you change, and maybe these internal changes within you, these frequency shifts, this growth starts to kind of shine on the outside, they feel threatened. They feel triggered. They feel jealous. All their shadows are triggered. And you reach a point where sometimes you have to say, you know what? I have outgrown this group of people or this person or whatever this is. And you may have to walk away. And it's not like, I'm cutting you off. It's more like, we'll pass and repass, but it will never be the same because I don't belong there anymore. And it may be that that's what you're doing. You're kind of spending less time with these people. Maybe you're just less available because you're doing more self-care. You're just more busy with your life. Maybe hanging out and drinking a box of wine. And I'm just using that as an example. It could be hanging out, doing anything or talking or whatever. But you just don't really have time for that anymore. It's really not where you're at. And on some level, they've picked this up subconsciously or directly, and they feel insulted. And when people feel insulted or like, you feel like you're better than them because of whatever, they'll start picking on you and start picking you apart, and they're trying to get at you. They're trying to nip at your energy, and you're just above that. And it's not that you're better. You feel better than them. You're at a different place. You're at an elevated place. You're at a more expanded place of consciousness. So you're focused on different things. It's just a different way of seeing the world. Your perspective on the world has changed. A Friday night wine in a box situation can be fun. It can be a great catharsis release. And I'm not encouraging that or discouraging that. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying every once in a while, everyone needs catharsis. In the comments yesterday, I had someone ask about like my hater videos. I just did a video where I was reading haters and enemies to filth, and it was kind of my gift to you guys for the holidays. And why do we like these? Well, because human beings need catharsis, and these kind of readings are kind of an energetic catharsis, release of density. That's what my guides have said. That's what Lilith has said. And we require that. So sometimes partying and things like that are catharsis. They used to do it in the old days with festivals and rituals and all kinds of stuff. Before the ritual, there was the catharsis, and we don't have that a lot, not in a formal way, not in a way that we recognize that's what we're doing. And sometimes mentally, when we can recognize we're having catharsis, there's something about being able to recognize that allows it to be more powerful, that release. So we can move into the higher states of consciousness, right? So I feel like you're getting more in balance. You're moving into a place where you're able to release things and move into a higher density. And sometimes people judge you because they're like, oh, they're a hypocrite. They're drinking wine and meditating. I don't get that. How can you be that and that? You can't be super spiritual and also smoke weed. How's that possible? And the thing is, they're living in a paradigm of good and evil, up and down, right and wrong. They're living in a paradigm where everything is absolute. And your paradigm has switched to kind of a unity consciousness and a realism consciousness, where you understand that we are human beings and we are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are highly advanced God consciousness how do I say this? Because I've said this before, and for some reason it's getting scrambled. We are highly advanced consciousness in biological suits. Basically, that's what I'm saying. We are these expansive conscious beings having a human experience through these vessels. And so we're here to experience being human, and that means, the joys of being human, to taste a donut and an apple, to laugh, to sometimes, be intoxicated, even to dance, to love, to have sex, to cry, to feel joy, to feel pain, to feel the full range of being human, but also to experience the spiritual parts of being human, right? The divine love, the connection to the universe, all that is divinity. Okay, the connection to each other, understanding that we really are all one consciousness, the vastness of ourselves in this huge universe that is so vast and just enormous that we can't really comprehend it. And a lot of people can't understand when people reach the state of higher evolution, higher states of consciousness, that they're existing in that place where all of those things can coexist. And other people judge it because they can't really wrap their mind around it. And even people who live in that state of seeing everything as part of the human experience and spiritual experience as one thing, sometimes we have a hard time even explaining it, like I just did. It's hard to explain because it's an experience that kind of defies human language, because human language is very limited. And these people who are judging you and talking shit on you, they don't understand the person that you've become. And so they judge it. What's on the bottom of the deck? Spreading good cheer and not discriminating. That's you. That's you. You're just nice. You're just happy. You're just joyful. And you don't judge people. You're not like this. You are someone different from this person. And that's why it just doesn't fit anymore. It just doesn't work anymore, and this person, I think the best thing you can hope for with this person, if this is a friend, that by you becoming more authentically you and living in your truth and showing your spiritual self, your human self, being authentically who you are, that you can inspire them. Even if they're triggered, you can inspire them to become their best self. You can inspire them to be more true to who they are by being who you really are, right? I mean, that's a beautiful goal to have, even if you can't be around this person because they're so ate up with the dumbass, you know what I'm saying? They're being so stupid and triggered and angry. Who gets angry at a human being for being who they truly are and expressing it? That's a big question to ask somebody. Like, why would you be mad at me and hate on me for being who I truly am? Wouldn't you, if you cared about me, if we were really friends, wouldn't you want me to be who I truly am? Wouldn't you appreciate that? Because I want you to be who you truly are, right? Okay, let's get some letters and charms for you guys. Okay, group one, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Now keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a name, a screen name, something meaningful. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you what I got while I was going through all this. Now, some of you guys will have no idea who I'm talking about, but you can look them up, okay? I got Mr. Magoo. Okay, Mr. Magoo is an old cartoon character, and Mr. Magoo couldn't see. He always had trouble with his eyes, couldn't find his glasses. And what I'm getting is this person no longer sees you for who you truly are. If they are a friend, they are seeing a ghost of you, the mask of you. They are seeing an illusion that they created of you. It's not real, okay? So when you have to deal with this person and some of the issues and some of the gossip or bullshit that comes from them, just remember that they can't see you. Here's the thing, no matter if you put the glasses on for them, they still can't see you because they're all scratched up. Those glasses are all scratched up. They need new glasses, and only they can go get those. They need new eyes to see you with. And that's a whole process that they have to get new eyes. It's a spiritual process. They have to be able to see themselves first in truth before they can see you. This person's highly triggered by you, okay? And some of us, that's what we do. We just catalyst people. We trigger people. Us being who we are, really are authentically who we are, triggers people, and that's something I've had to come to terms with, and that's okay. That's what we're here to do, and it's just best for you to do what's in your best interest. I always tell people to do that. Do what's in your best interest. Best interest many times means what's good for you and your family, what's good for you and yours. And a lot of times that pisses people off and triggers them. But oh well. We're not here to make things great for everyone else. We're here to make things great for us and ours. All right? Okay, let's read off these letters. Okay, the first letters we have are MGOLS, TMYEN, GYFED, JZHCIA, EKJTKA, AIXSUU. CIA. This person is watching you online like the CIA, honey. They are trying to spy on you and get some dirt. It's sad. It's pitiful. It's so pitiful. Now we have this really cool star charm here. And to me, this feels like lower chakra kind of vibe. And I feel like your lower chakras are healing. I think that's what all the self-love has done. And that's why the crown is reflecting that lower healing. I think you've had your own hardship. I feel like your root chakra has at times, for some of you, you've had a completely shattered root chakra, which that comes from major early trauma. It's very difficult to heal. And a lot of you guys have worked very hard at it. And that's why you're glowing from within. You know, you may not have done anything to your outside. You may not have changed anything, but your energy has changed to the point where people feel this difference. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, everyone's hating on you. Everyone's like, ooh, you're looking really good. And you're like, I'm wearing the same clothes and doing everything the same as I used to do. It's the glow. It's the real glow up, okay? That's a real glow up, all right? You may have changed your hair or whatever too. You know, it's just different for different people. Protect your peace. We have the peace sign here, and we have the jack-o'-lantern. Protect your peace at all costs, honey. At all costs. Do not let this bitch rattle you, okay? They are full of their own self-hatred. They're a walking zombie. We have the zombie card here, not card, charm. They really are empty right now, you know? They are the walking dead. And I think by you loving yourself, if they pay attention, they can learn to love themselves more, all right? And, you know, it's not that I'm telling you to be an example. You know, you don't have to be a role model for anyone. Just do you. And if they choose to pay attention, if they can follow along in the book to what you're reading to them, basically, by doing your own internal work and pay attention, then they too can reap the benefits of that. But they're going to have to stop this hatefulness. And the truth is, this person hates themselves, so it's going to be real difficult for them. So you hang in there. And know that the hidden things, we have the moon here, the hidden things are going to be revealed. Okay, we have the moon with a cat on it. Okay, and I have another cat here as well. I feel like your personality is beginning to show. It's really beginning to come forward, and people are going to find that more and more threatening. Okay, but you're protected. I'm getting you need to clear your house, clear your room, clear your house. Just do some Palo Santo. Do some lemongrass. You can do different kinds of smudges. You can do lemongrass smudge or pine smudge, or you can do sage or whatever you're guided to do for your clearing. You can also use frequency music. I often use, there is a prayer, Archangel Michael kind of prayer. It's on my powerful meditations prayer list or meditations list, but it's a prayer. It's like a chant for clearing. I used to use that in the morning and at night. I find clearing my energy in the morning and at night very helpful. When you clear in the morning, you're clearing all the astral debris from nighttime dreams and nighttime flights and things like that. And at night, you're clearing all the stuff from the day. Also, bathing at night helps clear away the energy as well. Bathing in the morning helps clear the energy from nighttime travels as well. So go as you're guided, okay? All right, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up so I can know to make more of them. I appreciate you. I truly hope you have a very happy holiday season and a wonderful and joyous new year. And I will see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey group two, all of you that were drawn to the kitty cat mug with yummy hot chocolate. This is going to be your reading all about what is a holiday tea on you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I'm going to be using Santa's Naughty Little Secret tarot deck. Well, it's an oracle deck from the Abyss Tarot. So let's get into it. I've already shuffled this up, but I'm going to shuffle it up a little bit more. All right. I have to split it up a little bit because it's cold here, y'all. It is cold. There is an Arctic front that came through, and if you hear water running in the background, I have all my faucets are running to keep the water from freezing. It's crazy. So, all right, let's get some cards for you guys. I'm going to get 5 cards from this deck. This is a great deck. I really have enjoyed this deck. Okay, the first card we have is Throat Chakra. Let me move my hair here. Throat chakra, communication, mental clarity, self-expression, imagination, inner voice, truthfulness, free-flowing energy. Okay. Ooh, I love this card. Love this card. Let's get some more energy here. What is T on my group 2? What is the T? We have connected through past traumas that are difficult to overcome and move on from. Trauma bond, connected through past traumas that are difficult to overcome and move on from. Okay, let's get some more energy. Yeah, you're really going through something. We have fake cheer, fake friends are pretending but are only using you for clout. I don't like this person, I don't think. Runner. They are running away and taking their energy with them. Okay. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about this T. Heart chakra. Connections, transformation, love, compassion, empathy, fulfillment, love, or self-love of others. Okay. I don't know if you can see all those. This feels intense. Trauma bonding is intense, you know, and I feel like you have had some trauma, group 2. If you haven't, this probably isn't your reading, okay? Because I feel like there's been somebody in your life who you have trauma bonded with. You've shared your trauma. They've probably shared theirs. If they don't have any trauma, then you've trauma bonded with them. But I feel like for you, I feel like this person has, either the person has run away or their energy seems to have moved on. And I feel a little heartbroken here, or you are pulling back from this connection because it's making you uncomfortable. And you're afraid that it's not real. You're afraid that it's just a trauma bond. You're not really sure. I think you may be afraid to love somebody. You may be afraid to have like a real relationship. And sometimes it's easier for us to discount a relationship as being not real than to know that it could be real and deeply invest our emotions in it. And you may have a history of trauma bonding, or this could be that people have a history of trauma bonding with you. It's important in this reading for you to take what resonates here and take the story as it resonates to you. If this group doesn't resonate, then there's another one that will resonate better for you, okay? We have solar plexus, self-esteem, self-worth, intellect, joy, energy control, and balance. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like chakra energy going on here. And I feel like you're healing, okay? That's the T on you. You're doing powerful healing, and it's affecting your relationships. I feel like you are reflecting on your relationships. Maybe, okay, I think I understand. Like, I feel like you have opened up to someone. One of two things. You've opened up to someone. And when you open up about your trauma, maybe you're expecting kind of an emotional response. You have expectations of feeling better when you open up. A lot of times when we have deep trauma and we open up to someone, especially someone we are in love with or feel very special about or want to be in love with or want to have a deep relationship with, we hope that they can respond to us in a way that heals us. And when they don't, we think, oh, well, is this really love with the fake friends running away? Is this real? Are they really my person? And we start to question our own worth. Do they really love us? Like, did they really hear what I said? We start to question, did I express it well? Should I really talk about it? And you may feel like, you know what, I'm just not going to speak about it anymore. And I'm going to reflect on the things I say. Maybe, ripping open my heart all the time and feeling empty after I rip it open because they don't meet my expectations of when I share. They're not like, I don't feel like, it's like when you open up about your trauma. I understand this, okay? I understand this, like opening up about your trauma in a deep way to somebody and them not responding in the way that you think they should. And you're kind of left feeling more alone, more isolated, only now you got all the yucky feelings that you have from talking about your trauma. And it can be a real block in a relationship. It brings up a lot of deep pain. It makes you feel even more isolated. It can take you to that really weird place in your brain, in your dreams. You may feel really weird and uncomfortable. And it's because you're clearing a block within yourself. You're becoming aware of your own expectations of other people, and you're becoming aware of your own need. That the expectations that you have for this other person to come in and say something is really the expectation that they're going to heal you in some way. They're going to make you feel better about this huge trauma. And the truth is, they don't have the ability to make you feel better about this huge trauma. No one does. It's a huge, complex trauma. And that healing, that soulful healing is a very long, intense process. Is there things they could say to help you not feel so alone? Probably so. Are there things that can happen to help you not feel so alone? Are you the kind of person that when you open up about deep things, people seem to disappear? People seem to check out. Like maybe you tend to pick times to open up to people that are not the best times. Maybe you're doing that subconsciously. Like maybe you tend to open up to people right before they go to sleep. Like they're sleepy. So you open up then. You set yourself up for failure is what I'm trying to say. You set yourself up for a point where someone can't be there for you. And so what happens is in this relationship, be it this friend or romantic or whatever, okay, the T is you start feeling like the relationship, this isn't your person. Like they can't be your person. They don't really love you because they can't be there for you when you're talking about all this stuff that happened to you. And the truth is that there's an awareness that comes forward and you understand that you're self-sabotaging your relationship. You're sabotaging yourself by setting up a scenario where this person can't win. It's better to set up a time and let this person know that, hey, I need to talk to you about my trauma. And I need to do it at a time where you can be present for me. Because I need you to be able to communicate emotional things back to me. Because if you want to know about the things that have really happened to me, if you want to know about the depths of my soul, if you feel like bearing it, then, and if they need to hear it from you, if this is something you want in this relationship, then I need to have a conversation where you can be present, I can be present, I get some of my needs met so that I don't feel like I'm being abandoned by you. Because feeling abandoned in a relationship will kill it. So the T is some of you guys may be pulling back in a relationship because some of you may be feeling really abandoned by a partner. But really what's going on is there is a complicated level of self-sabotage, maybe even imposter syndrome going on, where you're setting yourself up to fail because there is still on some level a belief that you don't deserve to be truly loved. And I'm sorry, but as a traumatized person, I will tell you that yes, the cards are stacked against you when you are highly traumatized in love. The cards of love are stacked against you. You have to work much, much harder at being in love. You have to work much, much harder at friendships. A lot of times, traumatized people don't understand how to be a friend. It's not that they don't want to be a friend. They don't understand because they've been petrified of people for years. People have always done things for them to manipulate them. They don't understand when someone really cares about them. They're afraid to give because they don't want to feel abandoned, like we just talked about. When you start sharing your life with someone, sharing your experiences, and then they don't answer you back, they don't give you anything back. Because a lot of times when people hear your trauma, when they hear the real shit, they're in shock. They can't believe that happened to you. They can't believe that you're able to say that. Like, I want to cry just feeling this energy. Like, they're just like so moved that you are such a fighter, that you have survived that and you are thriving, or you are trying. And you're here trying to talk to me about it. And I don't know what to say. I don't know how to feel that. I want to help you heal. I want to fill that up. See, I'm feeling the energy of a partner or a friend here saying, like, I want to help you. Like, I want to fill that void. I don't know what to say. And I know, as someone who has had trauma and dealt with this, that can be frustrating, because you've probably met a lot of people in your life who don't know what to say to you. And that's where you have to have a conversation. This level of intimacy, emotional intimacy for traumatized people, requires a level of vulnerability and bravery and courage. And it's different than before, where you're dealing with courage in your trauma. This is courage in your emotions with somebody else. This is willing to take the risk. And it's almost like right now you're trying to assess, is this relationship worth the risk of you feeling those icky abandonment issues? Because some of you are like, I don't know if I can take feeling abandoned again. Let me pull some love cards. They had me put some love cards on the tea table for my tea reading, and I was like, really? And now I get why. Group 2, this tea on you is about your love life, or a friendship, a deep friendship. This is about you dealing with your trauma. This is a deep group, you guys. My little white kitty cat cup people. This is deep. And it's interesting because your cup is really cute, right? But inside is this warm, deep, rich hot chocolate. Like, you're deep. You're worth knowing. I want you to know that, okay? You're a deep, rich sea. You're luscious. You're beautiful, okay? And your person, like, thinks you're amazing. They do. That's the tea. If you are in a romantic relationship, or you're with somebody you're thinking about a romantic relationship with, or this is a friend, they really do adore you. Like, this is best friend material. Okay, what flipped over here? We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so some of you guys are thinking about that, right? You're considering it. You're considering, like, hey, maybe you guys aren't together. Maybe you guys live apart. Maybe you guys aren't formally together. Maybe you are, and maybe that's part of this runner thing. I'm just going to not do this because it's going to require me to be vulnerable. And I don't want to be vulnerable anymore. I'm tired of it. We have finances and career. Finances and issues are a factor in your love life right now. What I'm feeling with this is not so much money as investment. Like, do I want to emotionally invest in this? Do I want to make myself vulnerable in this situation? Is it worth the risk to me? This is all contemplation. This is all reflection. Okay, I'm going to pull this one. Heart-to-heart conversations. Boom. That's what you need to do. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your person. Okay? And with yourself. Have one first with yourself. Because, listen, you need to figure out if this is your person. You need to figure out if this is the person that you want to invest. Because, listen, if you want true love, and this is a love relationship, or you want a true best friend who's down for you, there is going to be required some kind of risk, some kind of emotional investment. You're going to have to lay your heart out there to some degree, okay? I'm sorry. I know that's scary. But if you ask for real love, true love, there are sacrifices required, especially when you have trauma. But instead of focusing on the risk and the vulnerability and the sacrifice and the fear, focus on what could be on the other side of that, okay? Tell me what's on the other side of this. Tell me what's on the other side of this. Love yourself first. You will love yourself more because you did what was in your best interest. Woo! Okay, this is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I think that probably is what bothers you most, is you're being guided to take these steps, okay? I'm going to pull from the Zombie Tarot. They've been nagging me for the last 2 cards to pull from this deck. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more. You are cultivating self-love by learning to trust your instincts, okay? And you may be panicking by saying, I'm going to run. You know, I know that I've already invested so much with this person, but I'm going to run. I'm going to run. The T is that the next steps you take with this person are going to dictate a lot of your pathway. Okay. Are you ready to take the leap? Let's see. I'm going to pull from the top and the bottom. We have the Knight of Hazards. We have the Hierophant. You guys. We have no reversals. We have the Six of Hazards. We have that little Page of Wands. Oh, we got 2 more. We have the Seven of Swords. No reversals. I got 3 more. We have the Page of Hazards. And we have the Ace of Hazards. Okay. Lots of hazards energy. You may be dealing with an earth sign, which is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be an air sign with the Seven of Swords. Okay. So we have the Hierophant here. That can very well be about marriage. Okay. So this may be somebody who wants to marry you eventually, if this is romantic. Okay. But it doesn't mean there are not obstacles to overcome. I feel like with the Six of Hazards, this is someone who, I feel a lot of stability here with this person. Like they're very stable. They're very grounded. For some of you, this person hasn't had any trauma. And that's why they, or not as much as you. So that's why a lot of times they don't know what to say. They kind of lock up emotionally. I also get that they're not super emotional, just in general. It doesn't come naturally to this person. So, and you might feel like, I don't want to tell someone how to be emotional with me. Well, here's the thing about relationships. Sometimes you don't get everything you want. Like, people aren't mind readers. And not everyone is just super emotional. It doesn't mean they're defective. It doesn't mean they don't feel emotions. It means they don't express them. It doesn't come naturally to them. But if you tell this person that what you need, and you may need to be specific with this energy, okay, I think they will really try. They will really help you in the ways they can. And the Page of Hazards here is the Page of Pentacles. And I'm just feeling a new beginning, like new inspiration with the Page of Wands, like a new connection, a new start, a new pathway opening that's deeper and more long-lasting, that's healing, a give and take, okay? But I feel like it's really important with the Page of Swords that you can't lie to yourself. Like, you have to be honest with this person about your emotions. You have to be honest. And sometimes it's painful to be honest. It's painful to be honest about where you are, about how you're feeling. You know, it may be painful to tell somebody, hey, you know, when I told you about what happened to me and you didn't have anything to say, I felt alone. I felt isolated. I felt like you didn't love me. I felt like everything you said to me was bullshit. Or if this is a friend, you could say, you know, I've been there for you and you said you wanted to know about what happened to me and I felt safe and I told you and you didn't really say much. And I felt like you didn't hear me or whatever. And now I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe anymore. My feelings of safety with you are gone. Some of you guys do not feel safe anymore with this person. And there's a need to communicate that, to let them know, you know, and honestly, This conversation, this kind of emotional exchange is going to be with anyone that you want to spend your life with the Hierophant here. Anyone you want to invest with emotionally, anyone you want to have a long-term relationship with, you're going to have to open up to this way. Your tea is deep. Your tea is deep. So let's get a few more cards here. We have the Queen of Cups. I'm going to clarify that on the Hierophant. So this is emotional, feeling, sensual card. I feel like your relationship could be very deep. It will grow. The other side of this is self-love, emotional connection, a sensual connection, and safety, nurturing. The Queen of Cups is nurturing. And will make you feel accepted. But it's not easy to get there. It's not easy to get there. Three of Swords. It's not easy to get there because you have had your heart broken way too many times. You have felt abandoned more than loved. Let me say that again. You have felt abandonment more in your life than love. And that is very difficult for someone to overcome. Like when you bring in a new love or a new friend, this is what they're met with. This is what they're met with when they meet you. This heartbreak, this betrayal, this pain. It's like a badge on you. You're marked by it. And listen, this is not a read on you. Everyone who is children of trauma or anyone who's had serious trauma, this is an energy. Like you're wounded. And it's not a wound you can hide. And this is something that the other person has to kind of work with, work around it and understand it. And it takes a kind, stable, compassionate soul. Sometimes it takes someone who has mutually connected kind of trauma, meaning the same kinds of trauma or has been traumatized, But sometimes it takes someone who completely has never been really traumatized, who's grounded, who can learn how to love you. Okay. And that's what I want to emphasize here. I feel like there's someone who's trying to learn how to love you or learn how to be your best friend. And they're interested in that. They want that with you. This person is eager. They're eager to be this Queen of Cups energy with you, this nurturing, meeting of the minds. Like they just love who you are. They love your mind. They love your thoughts. You know, they just don't know how to express their emotions very well. And they need help with that. Just like you need help with things, they need help with things too. This is a Six of Hazards, give and take relationship. Okay. So give yourself some grace, but also give them some grace. I'm not saying it's okay for anyone to make you feel abandoned, but understand that if you're having trouble feeling abandoned in a relationship, that a lot of times this is being triggered. This is a trauma response being triggered by something going on here that is deeper and more complex than what it appears. And there are conversations that need to be had, and they're painful conversations because it's you having to poke around in your trauma and feel abandonment, feel not feeling lovable. And you have to be aware that you have your own mechanisms of self-sabotage that may be being activated. You may be trying to destroy your own love relationship, your own future, because when you have this kind of trauma, it's almost like you're programmed for self-destruction, right? And please, if you need professional help, please seek it. I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. I'm a fellow traumatized soul and I understand how difficult this kind of stuff is. But if you're trying to manifest true love and this person is in your life, be them friend or love interest, know that Spirit is talking to you through this reading. And this is compassion. This is understanding. This soul wants to go deeper with you. And you have to give yourself the grace and the mercy to open up and take the leap. Have faith in yourself and this person, okay? I'm not saying push yourself right now. I'm just saying sit with it. Don't run from it, okay? Wait until you have moments of clarity. I'm seeing like a blue flashing orb on the other side of this light. I feel you have angelic presence around you that's helping you guide you through this. Okay. Call on the angels, call on your ancestors, call on your spirit guides to help give you clarity about this situation. Okay. All right, group 2, let's get your letters and your charms. Okay, group 2, these are your letters and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to read off your letters. These could be your initials, their initials, a name, a word, a screen name, something meaningful. So we have YRMKSD, LGSNIXB, LUTOAGYE, PIMEDRJF, AACAZH, CW. All right. You got a lot of charms. And we have the snowman here. We have a wreath. You know what I think? I think that you need to lighten your energy. We have the owl here. We have the tower. I feel like you have a lot of really heavy energy. We have a peace sign. I just feel like you need to have some fun. And because here's the deal. We have the parasite teeth here. I feel, and this happens, okay, when you have been traumatized. A lot of times the trauma takes on almost a parasitic personality, okay? That's what I mean by self-sabotage and things like that. Please, please seek help, professional help if you need it. I am just a woman with a gift, and I'm sharing it with you. But it's important that you clear your energy, and sometimes we're in density for so long that we lose perspective, and this parasitic way of thinking can take over, and it can get us to a place where we like self-sabotage good things in our life. And when we lighten our energy, with the snowman and the wreath, and this is the holidays, watch some holiday movies, make some food, play some video games, laugh with some friends, get outside if you can, if it's not freezing outside, go roller skating, go to the movies, do what you can to lighten your energy. And I know that some of you probably are depressed. Because you're thinking about separation, you're thinking about running away, you're thinking about ending it. And I feel like it's not that I don't want you to reflect on that, it's that I want you to put your energy into lightening up, lightening your energy. It's time for you to pull yourself out of the density a little bit and move into a lighter frequency, okay? Because being in this kind of density for too long can really drag you down, and it can really confuse you, where you're not able to make clear choices that are based both in a balanced way on emotion and logic and reason, right? And I feel like you are at a crossroads, and the decision you make about this person, the situation, be it romantic or platonic, is important, because it reflects where you are on your journey, and it reflects the work that you've done and the work that you still have to do. And there's no judgment here on which way you go, okay? But I do feel like you're carrying a very heavy load. You may be thinking about your trauma a lot, but we have the witch's hat here. And I want you to remember where you were this time last year and how far you've come. I want to cry because I'm really proud of you. I know this has been difficult, group 2. I feel how much you've been through. I feel how difficult it's been to open up to this person, to these people, whatever you've done, and talk about the things that you have survived. And I know that you have probably struggled with, if you've told people in your family, I'm sure you've met with the old family amnesia shit, or the denial. And I'm sorry. Because sometimes we have to be our own warrior of truth. Stand firm in your truth. Don't surrender it. Keep holding those boundaries. I am so fucking proud of you, group 2. You have no idea. I know how much strength this takes. So I want you to give yourself the gift of some fun. I want you to celebrate how far you've come this year and know that you don't have to make any decisions. Allow the clarity to come for you. Okay, allow it to. The universe is going to bring you clarity. Just ask for it and it will come. Just like every other thing you've been through this year, you have walked through the fire and not been burned. And if you have been burned, you have been reduced to ashes and reemerged as the phoenix who has self-illuminated and self-inflamed. You know what I mean? You've set yourself on fire. No one else has. You've self-ignited. A lot of you guys have phoenix energy. But even a phoenix needs moments where a phoenix can laugh, you know, and fly around the universe and have some fun. Life does not have to be super intense all the time. And those of us who have had trauma, life feels intense all the time. And we desperately need to have some fun. And I think you are badly in need of some. So I encourage you to not make any hasty decisions and try to enjoy your holidays, all right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. Please leave me a comment down below if it did. If you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you have a happy holidays and a joyful new year. And I will see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected this cup. The saying on it is nice until proven naughty. This is going to be your reading, group 3, all about what is the holiday tea on you. So keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so let's get into it. This has been an interesting reading. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to get charms and letters and find out more details about what's going on. All right, tell me about group 3. What is the tea on my group 3? What is the tea on my group 3? Group 2 was a deep read. It was really deep. You know, sometimes the tea readings are light-hearted, sometimes hater energy comes out, and sometimes really deep energy comes out. So I just never know what Spirit's going to bring forward. Okay, we have quite a few cards that have come out. We have Power Hat, Killer Bod, Focused Mind, Bossing Up, nice. Power Hat, Killer Bod, and Focused Mind. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We have Safe and Warm. You are being protected by your guardian angels and ancestors. Okay. Bird blocking. Naughty. Someone is blocking you from your destiny or person or a delicious plate of juiciness. Ooh. Controversy. You know that song Controversy by Prince? That's what's playing in my head right now. We have sacral chakra, secrets, emotions, intimacy, creativity, sexual energy, tapped in awareness. And there's this giant juicy turkey on this card. Yeah, you're juicy. You're a juicy, I want to say juicy babe. That's not gender, okay? We have connected. Connected in 4th and 5th realm. Ooh, I got chills. I'm hearing that song. I'm hearing all kinds of music today with this group. I got chills, they're multiplying. And I'm not a singer. And I'm losing control. That is from Greece. Your power is multiplying. It's electrifying. That's what I'm hearing. Wow. Holy shit, you guys. What is up with my group 3? Oh my gosh. Someone's having naughty thoughts of you. Naughty thoughts. Some of you guys have stepped into your boss villain era. Like you are looking good. Good. Like I'm hearing, and I don't know why this is coming through, but like crunchy, crispy, like I want it succulent, juicy, luscious, lavish. Like I want to lavish you with beautiful, wonderful things. Like I want to do for you. Yeah, because you are in your 4th and 5th energy. If you're not, you're moving into that. Like you are just so elevated. You've definitely gone through a lot of shit and you're looking good. And you may not be feeling that. You might be saying to yourself, Amy, you are so off. Listen, this is how someone else views you. Okay, we often don't view ourselves how other people view us. You know, you don't really, you know what a mirror says you look like, but you don't really know what you look like in 3D unless you've seen a whole like mock-up of yourself, like a statue of yourself. And even that isn't really how you look in 3D, right? So you don't know how someone's really seeing you. Now, here's some tea. For some of you, this person is coming through fourth and fifth dimensional realities to you, like through dreams, through meditations, like they've been watching you. You may be talking to this person. You may have had some really strange dreams lately that involve other people or a group, and they're coming through that, okay? Yeah, there is love and affection here for you. For sure, for sure. Okay, I'm going to take this card. We have unbothered, uninterested, annoyed by all the merriness of it all, needs more out of life. Yeah, you are thirsting for more in your life. Like you are no longer accepting the norm. For some of you who you're in a relationship, you may be finding that your relationship is no longer fulfilling you, and this is someone else that's coming in. For others of you, you could be finding that your job, your life is just not fulfilling you anymore. You're thirsting for more because your energy is shifting. If it hasn't shifted, honey, it's about to. It's already starting. Okay, it has started in the fourth and fifth dimensions. It's already in astral shifting, and people are noticing it. And I'm seeing like this energy, this light in the astral realm, and all of these other lights being drawn to it. Okay, you may have your own astral temple complex, or your astral stadium, or whatever. Okay, or your astral beach. Some of you guys like to hang out on some kind of beach in astral. Santa's stalking. Someone is going beyond checking your social media. This came out in group 1 too. Yes, this person, there's somebody watching your social media. Okay, if you have one, acting a fool, embarrassing themselves in public. Whose auntie is this? That's me. Someone come get your auntie Amy. She's at it again. Someone come get her. She smoked way too much weed today. Okay, let's keep going. I think you have a great personality. I think this person thinks you're funny. They love your social media. Whatever you're posting, keep doing it. They really like to watch it. I think they really love like everything about you. They like everything about you. Some of you guys have a secret admirer. Please take what resonates here, because there's a lot of different energy here coming forward. So take the pieces that are yours, leave the pieces that aren't. If it doesn't fit at all, then this isn't the reading for you. Okay? All right. Tell me more. We have Santa's helper. Nice. Someone wants to lend you a helping hand. Not everyone is an enemy or a foe, but a friend. Okay, so you may be guarded. And hey, when you're on social media, you kind of have to be, right? Because I feel like you have gotten those dick pics, those offers of like, let me be your dog. You know what I'm talking about. Like all those offers, all that stuff, you know. And after a while, you're just like, I'm not looking anymore. I don't care. You know, if you're single, you're just like, I don't care. Like I'm not even open. I don't want to even be friends with people anymore. Like I don't want any part of this. And I feel like Spirit's coming forward and saying, you know what, you need to let your guard down a little bit more, because I feel like someone may be trying to come in for you romantically if you're in a place. And if you're single or not, but you're open, I don't judge people, okay? If you're single or not, but you're open to someone new, Spirit's trying to bring someone in. If you're open to a friendship too, like, let your guard down, okay? Because there's someone trying to come in, okay? There's someone trying to come in, and I think that I'm seeing a castle with a drawbridge up, and the moat is full of crocodiles with Santa hats because it's holidays, and their mouth is full of like candy canes. I don't know, you guys. I see some weird shit sometimes. Okay, all right, tell me more. Okay, we have sharing is caring. It's better to give than to receive. Wink, wink. This person wants to give you a lot wink, wink, of nice things. Oh my God. Someone has the hots for you like nobody's business. I'm trying to keep this PG-13. Someone, they want to, uh, there's, I'm seeing candy canes a lot. They want to give you their candy cane, or they want to lick your candy cane. There's some candy cane action. Hot candy cane action this holiday season. I'm going to get more cards. I love this deck. This was such a fun deck, you guys. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more for group 3. I'm not surprised. It's nice until proven naughty. This is a nice person who has a naughty streak for you, okay? For some of you, this is your person that you're with, okay? They got some naughty thoughts about you they want to share. Okay, divination gifts. Your gifts reach far and wide. Why does everything now feel sexual with this group? Okay, I think you're very gifted, number one. You probably already know that. You probably know exactly who I'm talking about by now. Okay, you probably have a pretty clear vision. This is either the person you're with, having naughty thoughts about you, thinking you're hot, watching your social media, watching you be silly and encouraging you to be silly and bring your personality out more on social media, having a gift for you, wants to give you their candy cane far and wide. Or it's somebody who wants to come in. We have bells ringing. Nice. Listen to the confirmations from your spirit guides. Some of you guys may be in denial that you're with your person. Also, your spirit guides may be trying to get you to talk to somebody, and you're like, no. And like now, you may be like, I'm real frustrated that this is another fucking love reading. Like, I don't want a love reading, okay? I don't want it. I'm not interested. Goodbye. I get that. I really do. But your guides have a sense of humor. Listen, they're going to keep sneaking it in until you lighten up a little bit about love, okay? Human beings need love. They need love and affection. I'm sorry. You know, I tried to do my own thing too. You want to hear what I did? I thought I'd be a smart ass with spirit. So Lilith asked me, she was like, okay, we don't want you to be alone. You don't need to be alone. So we want you to make a list of what kind of person you want to bring into your life. So I, in my most smart ass self, made a list of an impossible person. And you know what she did? She brought the impossible person into my life. So, because she was like, you don't need to be alone. We don't want you to be alone. And I'm a Libra. And quite frankly, Libras don't do well on their own. They just don't. It's part of their personality. Okay. And so when she brought this person in, there were so many signs. It was like in my face. Boom, boom, boom. Ha ha. I got you. This is your person. Ha ha ha. You know, and you can ignore it. You can try to run from it, but you can't escape it. When your person and your heart feels it, you know, you feel it. And yes, it's scary. Yes, it's terrifying. Yes, you feel like, but I want to do it by myself. I see somebody literally like throwing a fit. Someone who looks like Cindy Lou Who, you know, from The Grinch Stole Christmas, throwing a fit. Like, I want to do it by myself, like a little bratty. You might be a little bratty. That's okay. I'm a little bratty too. It's all right. Okay. We love little brats around here. But, you know, you're a human being and you deserve to be loved and cherished and appreciated for the little brat that you are. And, you know, you're going to get it. Okay? Okay, we have chasing dreams. Nice. Eyes on the prize, no matter the work. So, you know, you're focused on that dream, that goal, that thing that is not being with someone probably. And if you're with your person, yeah, you enjoy them, but you try not to think about that this is the one. You try not to think that, oh my God, I'm with my person. You try not to think about the intensity of the connection all the time because, baby, this shit right here is intense. Like, this person thinks about being with you. Okay, let's just say it. They think about fucking you all the time, like a lot. Like a lot. They think about your body a lot. If you've given this person pictures or whatever, we're trying to keep this PG-13. It's borderlining. So, but they definitely want you a lot more than you think. And they admire you. And it's not just like sexual attraction here. This is like soul level attraction, deep, like I can't even talk. I'm so overcome by this energy. 4D and 5D energy. Like this is the whole package. That's why it's so intense. It's like physical attraction, spiritual attraction, personality, all of that. And for some of you, it's the person you're with. Some of you guys know you're not with your person and they're trying to bring someone else in. For some of you, this may be a really important soulmate trying to come in. It's different for different people. So just shuffle it how it is for you if it fits, okay? But I feel like, this person coming in, the reason why your dreams came out here is because this person is going to help you attain those dreams and goals. What you don't realize is this person is going to help you like raise your frequency even more, bring out more of your true personality, your authentic self. This person is coming into your life or is in your life to help you on your journey. It's not that you can't do it alone. It's that your guides want you to come out into your full authentic self as quickly and as powerfully as possible. And I know with Lilith, the one thing Lilith is efficient. She is so efficient. She brings in the most efficient energies, the most efficient people to get the job done as quickly, as powerfully, and as completely as possible. And I think there's a lot of God forms and spirits that are like that. I think angelics can be like that as well. It's just very powerful. And sometimes the intensity is so much that in order to kind of like focus on the dream, we have to kind of like, we acknowledge that it's intense, but we're like, okay, I'm going to put this intensity in this box. And sometimes spirit comes through these readings and reminds you that girl, boy, human, you have this intense connection and we just need you to acknowledge it because your person over here is wanting you to acknowledge it. They're needing you to acknowledge it because they need you. Because you got brought into their life for a reason. You're their gift. There's a whole other thing going on for them with you that you may not even be thinking about. And you need to consider that, okay? Because you're a gift for them. Huh? Did you ever think about that? Exactly. All right. Let's get you guys some letters and some charms. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters and your charms. These could be your initials, their initials, a name, a word, a screen name, something meaningful. Just take what resonates here. We have EEOAG, SZQNOYU, WTTDBDX, EAMIPJA, YJCEMFBIO. All right, you guys, you got quite a few charms here. Yeah, there is the skull here. There's a lot of skulls. You're going through a transformation. We have the butterfly. I feel like you are becoming more fully who you are. And that's why this person is showing up to help you with this process. And I know it's frustrating. You may be a Leo. You may be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Feeling lots of Leo energy here, lots of fun energy. We have the star. You're a star. You have a charisma. There's something about you that's very like charismatic. People like you. People really, really like you. I'm reminded of Stuart Smalley from Saturday Night Live. Doggone it, people really like you. Whatever that saying is. I'm thinking about that right now. So, and I feel like you're really attractive. Your person is so hot for you right now, really. You may need to give them some attention and put them out of their misery a little bit. Have some mercy. I'm hearing like, have some mercy on me. Yeah, they're really hot for you. Like they want you, and if they're coming through this reading because they're like, I want them to know. They need to know because you are powerful with this witch's hat. You don't need to step into your power. You are power. Like you are very powerful. There's water here. We have the Mermaid. I feel like you may be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feeling lots of Pisces energy here as well. I feel like you're very gifted. We had the gifted card come out. You're probably psychic, so you know exactly who I'm talking about, more than likely. Okay. I don't think there's a lot of guessing here with this group. If you are guessing, this is a lesson in using your psychic and intuitive ability. You're being encouraged to use it more, okay? You may have a darker aesthetic as well. We have the bat here, and we have the turtle. So I feel like there's stability in this relationship, even though I'm seeing this relationship as having a lot of fire. I think you're the fire. I think you have a lot of fire and vigor, and I think you give other people a lot of vigor, if you know what I'm saying. But there's a lot of stability coming in for you in the next year. I feel like you're going to see a lot of growth, and it feels like money. It feels like blessings of money and attraction with the star. We have the golden star, and we have another star. And I feel like you've cleared out a lot of the cobwebs. A lot of your blocks have been removed, and you're encouraged to continue to keep your energy clear. Okay, guard your energy. I think you've been doing a really good job at that. Continue to do that, but don't keep your energy behind a fortress. Okay, and I know that that's partially why you've been able to keep your energy clear, is because you've been keeping your energy behind a fortress. But you can't do that your whole life. You did that for a particular time because of the deep levels of growth and work you've been doing, but now you're going to a different level. So now it's time to let people in. Not everybody, okay? This is where you use your abilities. You use your gift of empathy, discernment, psychic ability, your ability to communicate with your spirits, ask the universe, your guides, Lilith, if you align with Lilith, angelics, Hecate, whoever you align with, ask them to help give you more clarity on the people that come into your life. So you know who to let in, how far to let them in, who's going to be a close friend, who's not. Also, allow relationships to unfold for you. Okay, there is a whole beautiful thing that happens when you just allow the universe to bring people to you or bring you to people, and you allow the relationships, the friendships to kind of blossom on their own, because they take on a magical kind of element, all that's unique to that relationship, and you can form some really incredibly deep bonds that way. And I feel like you're bringing in soul family, soul tribe. These are probably people who are part of your larger like soul group. Okay, your oversoul is what I'm hearing, because your energy is of a very high vibration, and you're calling in people who you have a very high alignment with, because I feel like group 3, although this was a very lighthearted reading and stuff, I feel like you're a very high vibrational person. And all this fun and all this lighthearted energy is part of how you are going to be able to even elevate your energy even more. All right. That's why this person is so important, because they're helping you keep your energy light. Group 2 is in some very dense energy, and in that stack, we talked about how valuable it is to lighten your energy up. I think group 3, you understand the power of like having some fun, having some good times, how that helps you heal up and understand your denser energy more clearly, and how it can give you the energy to keep going on a very long journey. So, all right, group 3, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and a joyous new year, and I will see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.